Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. Today we continue our discussion on shaping process of polymer. In this figure, the diagram in this figure show the overall process involved in polymer processing. So here in the left side, showing the raw material of the polymer. Polymer can be in the form of pellet, granule, or can be in form of powder. Usually, this material is a thermoplastic material. For the thermosetting material, the raw material can be in form of liquid or paste. Only used for the thermosetting material. Okay, both of the process can be used, can be applied for the many processing methods such as extrusion, injection molding, rotational molding, structural foam molding, compression molding, transfer molding, and casting foam molding. The special case for the thermosetting material, it can be mixed with the fiber, can be in form of fiberglass, mixing with the thermosetting material, and the combination of thermosetting and fiber, we can produce the composite material. So this is process for the composite material, which is the combination between thermosetting and fiber. Okay, either we can apply fiber reinforced sheet, vacuum bag forming, pressure forming, hand layup, spray layup, filament winding, and pultrusion. Okay, this process is only applied for the thermosetting mixed with the fiber to form this composite material. For the process, extrusion, injection molding, rotational, structural, until the casting forming, all this process, we can apply either thermosetting or thermoplastic material. Okay, and for the another one is a thermoplastic material can produce the plastic bottle. The process to produce the plastic bottle is blow molding. Either you can apply the extrusion blow molding or injection blow molding. To produce the blown film, we can apply the thermoplastic material to produce the blown film. Blown film is the product of this process, such as the plastic bag, plastic curtains used in the bathroom. And another one is a thermoforming process, where the material in the form of thermoplastic sheet, and we apply heat, and we can form the plastic sheet into the required shape. Okay, this figure shows the extrusion process, plastic extrusion process. The raw material can be in form of pellet, granule, or powder, where it placed in the hopper and feed into the barrel of screw extruder. Okay, this is the hopper where we place the raw material, and then this is the screw inside the barrel. And when the screw rotates, it will force the raw material to move to the right, move forward to the right, and along the way it go to the right, it will flow through the three main sections, such as the feed section, and then melt section, where the heating process occur, And the last section is a melt pumping and section where the heating process still occur, and this section focus on the increasing the pressure. Increasing the pressure inside the inside the barrel and force the thermoplastic or polymer to pass through the extruder. This is the extruder, the die extruder, and it will come out to follow the shape of the die opening. Okay. Extrusion process, the part is a solid rod, section, channel, sheet, tube, pipe, architectural part. Usually the part of extrusion is a long, uniform and continuous part. The defect may occur such as the uneven die surface fractures caused by uneven die shape, bambooing, and sharp fin effect. Sharp fin effect, we can feel it on the surface of the part. Okay. The capability of extrusion, we have to identify the control parameter such as the speed of rotational screw, barrel wall temperature, die design, rate of cooling, drawing speed. All these parameters have to be setting properly according to the part to be produced. Also, we have to consider the flow rate of our raw material, cooling rate, and uniformity. By controlling the cooling temperature, we can improve the quality of a part. Okay, and we also have to consider the design of die and extruder, pressure and heat rate, and also the continuous supply of raw material. So this figure show the schematic diagram of producing the coat hanger. So where the raw material is forced to the melt inlet and move to the left and move to the right. Okay, and the figure below show the die shape and the cross section of the product. This one is the die shape, and this is the cross section of the product. Usually the size diameter of the final product, extruded product, is bigger than the size of die shape, opening of the die. Okay, this is for the square part. So the left one show the die shape and the right one show the extruded part, the final part. Okay, also in the figure D, showing the die shape and the final product which will come up from the die. Okay, this is the extrusion tube where we produce the tube using the extrusion process. Here we apply the mandrel. We put the mandrel in the middle of the extruded part to allow the hollow section to be generated. Either you can use the mandrel, or you can use the air blow channel of air channel inside and blowing the middle of the tube, so to maintain the hollow section inside the tube. Okay, this figure show the production of plastic film. Okay, where the extrusion process also apply, and the product we come up from the extruder, and we apply the air to blow to maintain the thickness of the film. This figure show the real blowing process. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. And I will continue to the next process, which is the injection molding.